Hey y'all, Digital Shaman here, along with the Celebrity Spirit Oracle deck. Now, why did I buy this? So, personally, not to jump right into astrology speak, I know this is a tarot video, but I have my North Node, which is your astrology destiny point where you need to be hidden this lifetime, in the 8th house. So the 8th house, just to keep it simple, is the Scorpio house. And what's the Scorpio house about? Just to keep it simpler, the occult. All things occult. So essentially, and you always want to look at not just, okay, my North Node is in the 8th house, but what is the actual zodiac placement? So for me, it's Cancer. That's AKA the moon, and that's AKA being very intuitive. But Scorpio is also the house of the dead, not to go there, but kind of think Slytherin, think skulls, skulls. But what is that? Skulls, ancestors. And what is that? Dead people. And what does that bring us to? Celebrity Spirit Oracle, talking to dead celebrities. Ding, 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 ding. So that is why I purchased this deck. I enjoy talking to dead people, communing, channeling. There we go. Channeling. Let's call it channeling. I think that sounds a little bit safer than let's talk with dead people. So with that being said, a little bit about the technical details of the Celebrity Oracle deck, produced by Carrie Irwin, illustrated by Ellie Grant. I believe it's 44. I was incorrect. So it's actually 36 Oracle cards. So this FYI, Oracle cards are more of a free form divination system. They don't follow the 78 cards tarot like Rider-Waite, Marseille, essentially. So I'm just gonna read from just straight up from the back of the back of the box. So be led by the wisdom guiding us from the spirit world. This iconic 36 card Oracle deck has been created and channeled directly by celebrated psychic medium Carrie Irwin to bring you inspiration from the stars and celebrities who have crossed into the spirit world. They bring with them lessons to help you through your daily life and the wisdom that they learned through theirs. These positive messages from well-loved icons who are no longer living are to remind you that you are never alone and can call on the spirit world for help at any time. So you get 36 cards and a guidebook published by Rockpool. They've been cranking out some awesome decks lately. So like I said, I think I like how they talked about this person considers themselves to be a psychic medium, how they channel the energy of the individual that has passed over. Again, to me, that falls right in line with, for me, I did say I feel it's, with several things, not just that North Node. I have a lot of Neptune in my chart. If you have a lot of action in your 12th, 4th, and 8th house, or if you're naturally, and to me, I don't even want to say if you're a water sign, because I think intuition lies in all of the elements. Air, water, earth, fire. Who am I missing? Yeah, I think that's it. But let's jump right back into the deck. So 36 cards. And let's see how we're gonna do. Let's just go card by card. I'll reference well, you know what? Let's go in proper order. I tend to do that. And, hold on here. Digital Shaman says, wait a minute. I did not know that Rockpool Oracle had matching apps to go with some of the decks they publish. Whoa, y'all know we'll be getting all into that. That's awesome. Digital divination, y'all. We are in the age of Aquarius. So, all right. I was just like, let's kind of read the deck before we just start busting up through these cards, trying to divine. So, this is really pretty with the orange outline. That's nice. Oh, this is even nice too. You're about to enter the gates. Again, actually, yeah, let's pull in just a little bit more about, because Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio, 8th house occult, Hades. because essentially, if you think about it, the way that it goes is Scorpio was the house of death, but aka really regeneration, because you never really die. And then the ninth house is heaven, the Sagittarius arrow pointing to heaven, because now the soul's ascended. What have you learned? I mean, that's jumping ahead, but you know, sometimes in order to understand one house, you gotta look where it's going or where it came from. So I really just love this Gates. This to me is the process of dying and the soul being regenerated. Very much so the eighth house. So actually this is a pretty good angle here. Like let's go with this. We can read this together, y'all. So FYI, just jumping out there because, you know, some people are not about that love and life. Love, light and life. Love and light. Life, there we go. And this is a deck that is engineered for inspiration. Inspiration and help in your life for turbulent and difficult times. So it says, let these cards be a simple gift of love to you with meaningful messages, reminding that there's always, no matter what you think or believe, simple help along the way. So I enjoy those particular types of energies. You know, don't get me wrong. I have my shadow decks. I've got, you know, dark decks. I got Deviant Moon Tarot in the pocket, you know, but especially right now, just to keep it simple, I enjoy the fact that this deck is, you know, maybe engineered to be a little bit more lighthearted. So the way that this deck apparently is set up to get a little bit deeper here is how to read the card and their archetypes. So archetypes, FYI, are kind of just like universal characteristics. I forget how many. I want to say there's like 12, but it's a model. It's a personality model. So, you know, with decks, just like you would say, tarot is a model, but you have Rider-Waite, you have Marseille, you have Tahuti, you know. So archetypes, I think it comes from like either Jungian or Freud. And again, that same model can be applied to anything. So just a little bit of background information. So the way that they're applying the model that I just said here is these archetypes invite you to explore further layers of the selected famous people and what they represent as universal symbols. This understanding may assist you in recognizing patterns and behaviors in yourself that you may need to patterns and behaviors in yourself that may need to be acknowledged or changed. There we go. So again, back to this model of archetypes. So perfect example, and actually what we'll go back to the cover, just use the deck here, the guidebook here. What pulled me in, and excuse me, not just the love of talking to dead people, but my man Kobe. I was just like, oh yeah, give me some of that 2-4. Is this a Kobe 8 or Kobe 2-4? They said they should put both cards in the deck. That would have been hot. Because, again, two different energies. Kobe himself said it. I'm sorry, let me not go on an NBA bender. But I thought it was pretty cool. Even like, okay, sweet lady died. Marilyn Monroe. So she was an actress. But she has a lot of other traits. You know, Kobe was very aggressive. He was a winner, Prince, artistic. So that's what they mean when they say archetypes, the characteristics, the traits. So here, it's so funny. I like literally kind of open right up to it. You know, because it's important, you know, this deck, yes, it's celebrities, it's cool. Like, oh, okay, oh my God. I'm like, who's sitting right at the top? Stephen Irwin. Like, don't go just jumping on, it's covered up. Actually, you know what? This is the unboxing. Let's do it. Boom. Yeah, Stephen Irwin. Rest in peace. It's to everyone in this deck. Give it your best shot. But, you know, you're not just going to go jump out there and go crocodile gator hunting. You need to understand what the energy of this individual is about. And that's why we're kind of focusing on understand how this deck is built and engineered. Because they're telling you, you need to align And to me, the whole intent of not just having it's any deck, cartomancy, let's take it to the overarching topic area, is to infuse and understand the deck to be able to use it better along with your intuition. That's why I said, I should not have just jumped right into, oh my God, y'all, let's look at the cards one by one. We could do that, but that's surface level. That's surface level. Out of respect, and I say this legit, out of respect to the fact that you're channeling. It's not just the author who channeled and created this. Energy is contagious and constantly moving. Infinity sign. What's the infinity sign look like? Let's flip it. 8th house, what I've been talking about this whole time. 8th house, occult, divining, Day of the Dead, Halloween. All this. So have respect. And not just for this deck, any deck that you buy. And that's how sometimes people, you own a deck for a while, it doesn't work for you. It's fine. Or, oh my God, I fall in love instantly. And again, I'm not saying it's a hard rule. Oh my God, Digital Salmon said you must look at the book. I'm saying for me, at least for this deck, I think it's important to understand how it's constructed. But anyway, I did not mean to go off topic. And there definitely will be timestamps. So thank you for anyone who was taking the time to watch this whole video. So let's continue real quick to go to archetypes. Actually, I think I'm going to make it 2 parts. I'm going to make this one part 1, preparing to engage with the Celebrity Spirit Oracle. And then the second video will be easy. We'll just really do like a nice flip through. So real quick here, back to these archetypes. And as I mentioned, I guess I was apparently, little random facts you collect. There are 12 reoccurring patterns of behaviors or categories found in human stories and characteristics, with psychologist Jung, so it's Carl Jung, refers to an archetype. We embody a dominant archetype, but depending on our life events, we have several archetypes playing simultaneously at different life stages. It's just patterns, like mother wounding, daddy wounding. So let's just they have a chart here, and, again, I'm not going to give all the information away. Some of the archetypes here, sage, someone who wants to bring knowledge, the hero, hearing, I'm here to save the day, outlaw, I'm here to change the status quo. Think about it. Everyone knows, someone a little rebellious. Lover, I need to have a physical connection. Someone who really struggles to function without a partner. Jester, I live for the day and to have fun. Every woman, every man, belonging is everything. Goal to be, and I like how it says goal to be connected. Those kind of people, I feel like they may put others first before themselves. Caregiver, I protect and take care. Goal to feel needed by helping and taking care of others. We all know someone that fits one of these profiles, and just like the book says, you may fall into one or several. So that's, again, pretty cool. And because I did flip ahead, y'all, I'm so aligned with spirits. The lights are off, the ring light, which I do apologize for it being right here. And actually, I said, what cards is it's hitting? So I'm trying to go here with my little makeshift background, but this is a puzzle. It's an Italian tarot puzzle, which is very complex, but my uncle put it together. I said everything has a message. So what are the 2 cards? It's Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and Tower. I'll let you guys oh, you know what? Actually, let's use the deck. So let's put it right there in the middle. And let's get started with divining. I mean, hey, what is the message of the, Wheel of Fortune and the Tower for sure. Oh, actually it is like falling out, y'all. Oh. Freddie Mercury, who I'm not familiar with, but you're a legend. I mean, the spotlights, the pose, the diva pose. Oh, the microphone. Yeah, actually, let's go. Let's continue. So, more like I said, we're kind of doing this video in reverse here. More so exploring the guidebook. So this is card number 55. Let's see what it says, and let's just see how they define, since we learned all about how this deck was built, how do they weave in the archetypes with the celebrity profiles? So, okay, so we can see that for Freddie Mercury, it says your legend, like on the card, and then outlaw. So you can go back to that table and see, okay. But then again, I like how they also have let's call them sub archetypes. So misfit, restless seeker, hedonist, and come on now, you can get all that from the card. This is not giving caretaker, wise sage. No, it's not. It's not giving that. So, actually, let's find out a little bit more about this. All celebrity. Let's find out a little bit more about the celebrity because I'm not quite familiar. Freddie Mercury, born in Zanzibar, died in London. He moved to England. Oh, he was in the rock band Queen. Okay. You know, not necessarily don't know a lot about rock and roll. So he's known for flamboyant stage personality, being a theatric rock performer, over the edge. So the way it's set up is the message: don't just be a rock star, be a legend. There's a story here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And then the meaning, I like this too. A nice little summary. If you've chosen this card, you're a natural performer, storyteller, poet, artist, and you're very good at getting the attention from those around you. You can be fast-paced in your thinking, confident, efficient, and goal-oriented, but sometimes very, very unaware of others' feelings aware around you. You have a natural flair, and with patience and careful consideration are capable of great success with anything you endeavor to do. So to me, though, it's all about mapping this card to the Tower and, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So I would say whatever type of, because clearly in this current Earth incarnation, every day is a change. So a change that feels like the Tower. But to me, Freddie Mercury is telling us to own it. Just focus on how can we rise above. How can we rise above the circumstances going on because what I'm focused here on is, and it's so funny, again, there's a message synchronicity. This light shining here is not perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. And we have 3 lights. So keeping your own light through whatever transformation is going on, or in some cases, those lights can be like, hey, who's on tour right now? Is it Beyonce? At the time of the shooting is the kickoff of the Cowboy Carter. Or you can imagine these are the bright lights of that stage. So, but keep your lights going no matter what, as again, Wheel of Fortune, change, Tower, transformation. You're a legend. Because that's the thing, we all can continue to find ways to engage in things to keep us stable and calm, and that's a personal that's a personal quest for everyone. But we'll all come through life when we have those Tower and Wheel of Fortune intersection moments much stronger and absolutely continuing to be legends. So with that being said, let's just double check, is there anything else here from the book? So after the archetypes, then it goes into the first card. So let's see, how many pages is the book? Oh, 121. Okay, here's, actually, because I wasn't sure, you got to be careful. So here's the author. It's a lady. This is Carrie. Oh yeah, this is the psychic medium. She's from Sydney. Carrie Irwin. Hold on, is she related to the... Oh no, different. E-R and Steve is I. I was just like, oh no, I think it's, again, no, Sydney is in Australia. Let me see. She teaches mediumship and metaphysics. Oh, and past life regression. So that's pretty cool. And then here's the illustrator, Ellie Grant, also from Sydney. So, yeah, so far I like, you know, I think again, people would think, oh, it's a cheesy, cheeky, fun deck. I mean, I think it has the ability to be lighthearted, you know, with celebrities, but if you're mapping them to archetypes and like let's just see, each page is, oh, go away. Can't wait to get to that card. You're getting about, maybe I guess just about 2 pages worth of text. You know, that's not nothing to slack at. And I think, again, you have like the ability, I want something short and sweet and go straight to the meaning. Then if you want, like, okay, I want to meditate on all of everything, the archetype, the message, the description about